All right, guys, gather around, because this right here is not just another SUV. This is the Li L90, and trust me, this thing is wild. Look at it. At first glance, you might think it's just another big luxury SUV, but nope, this isn't German, it's not American, and it's definitely not Tesla. It's Chinese, and it might just be the car that makes the West sweat a little. So let's dive in, and I'll walk you through this beast like we're checking it out together. First off, the size. This thing is huge. Like, when you stand next to it, you realize it's not a crossover, it's not a compact SUV. This is a 6-seater rolling lounge. It's meant to replace your living room, not just your garage. Now check out the design. It's sleek, modern, and honestly way more futuristic than what Tesla or BMW are putting out. The front end is clean, no oversized fake grille trying to look tough, just smooth, confident lines, slim headlights, and an LED strip that stretches across the nose like a pair of angry eyes. And here's something I noticed. Chinese car makers aren't afraid to push design. Where a lot of Western brands are recycling the same face over and over again, this thing actually looks fresh. All right, let's step inside because that's where things really go crazy. Now guys, you've heard the jokes before, right? Fridge, TV, sofa, but here it's literally true. Look at this. You sit down and it feels like a first-class cabin. The seats are huge, soft, and ridiculously comfortable. And yes, they recline into what Li calls sofa mode. Stretch your legs out, kick back, and suddenly you're not in a car anymore. You're in your own private lounge. And right here in the middle, a fridge. Yeah, a real fridge. Not just a cooled glove box. Imagine grabbing an ice-cold drink while you're waiting for the kids at school. Tesla, BMW, they don't give you that. Now let's talk about this screen. Guys, this is insane. 59 inches. That's basically your entire dashboard turned into an IMAX theater. Compare that to Tesla's iPad in the middle, it's laughable. And the best part, rear passengers get their own TV-style entertainment screen. You could literally stream Netflix while on a road trip, or throw on cartoons for the kids. This isn't just a car, it's a rolling family room. And before you ask, yes, it has massage seats, because of course it does. Now here's the part most people don't expect. You'd think with all this luxury, it's just a slow, heavy couch on wheels. Nope, this thing has 800 horsepower. Let that sink in. That's supercar power in a 6-seat family SUV. 0 to 60, around 3.5 seconds. And look, it weighs over 3 tons. 3 tons! Yet it moves like a rocket. It shouldn't make sense, but it does. Now let's talk about range, because that's the big deal. Depending on the version, you're looking at up to 480 miles on a single charge. That's not just competitive, that's better than most Teslas right now. And thanks to its 800V architecture, you can charge it from 10 to 80% in under 20 minutes. So not only can you drive across entire states without stressing, but even if you stop, you're back on the road before you finish a cup of coffee. You knew this was coming. Chinese EVs don't play around when it comes to tech. The Li L90 comes loaded with full autonomous driving capabilities. Li's own AD Max system, which uses cameras, LiDAR, and high-precision mapping. In China, it can basically handle city driving, highways, and parking by itself. And if they roll this out globally, Tesla's full self-driving beta suddenly looks like a science project. And get this, the voice assistant in here doesn't just control navigation. You can tell it to adjust the seat, change the temperature, dim the ambient lighting, or even open the fridge. Try that with your German luxury SUV. It's the kind of tech that makes you sit back and go, okay, this isn't the future coming, this is the future. Now, let's talk about what really hurts. The price. For all of this, the luxury, the performance, the tech, the Li L90 starts around 55,000 USD equivalent in China. Think about that for a second. You could buy this or a Tesla Model Y with some extra options. And when you stack them side by side, the Li L90 makes the Tesla look like a budget car. Meanwhile, BMW, Mercedes, Audi, their big electric SUVs cost nearly double this and don't even come close in features. So the big question is, when this hits global markets, how do Western brands even compete? So let's sum this up. The Li L90 is basically saying to the world, hey, Tesla, hey, BMW, hey, Mercedes, we can do it bigger, better, cheaper. And honestly, they're not wrong. It's got the looks, it's got the comfort, it's got the performance, and the price makes Western EVs look outdated. Now here's the real talk. In America and Europe, we might not even get this car anytime soon.
And that's the part that stings, because while we're arguing over facelifts and overpriced SUVs, China is dropping cars that feel like the future right now. So what do you guys think? If Li brought the i8 to your country tomorrow, would you buy one? Or would you stick with Tesla, BMW, or Mercedes just for the badge? And hey, if you're into cars, EVs, and watching the global auto industry turn into a heavyweight fight, make sure you hit subscribe, because trust me, this is just the beginning. 5 years from now, you'll either be bragging that you saw this shift coming, or you'll be stuck defending your old Model X while China eats the market alive. So don't miss out. Stick around, hit that bell, and let's watch history unfold together.